What's going on again, everybody? My name is Max, otherwise known as Doing It For Her. If you want to shorten that shit up, you can call me DIFH. And I'm not going to be sounding too cheery in this video. I might sound a little down at times because, once again, I am sad to bring you some more MMA bad news. Oh man, just when things were looking good for us MMA fans, this has been one of the worst years in MMA of all these cards getting, messed up, one even getting canceled. Injuries plaguing great fights, ruining shit, ruining, contenderships, ruining fights, everything. As soon as everything's starting to look good for us, this shit goes down today now that I'm making this video. UFC 153, Eric Koch got injured, and we were going to see Edgar versus Jose Aldo, the super fight. Edgar dropping down to featherweight to take on Aldo for the featherweight title. And, a lot of people were excited for this fight. This is like one of the biggest fights of the year. This is actually, in my opinion, starting to build up to be card of the year. After this has been a horrible year in MMA, and then this card comes up, and it was just completely stacked, in my opinion. I mean, 152 is going to be pretty stacked, but I really like this one. We had a super fight. Oh, man. And within 2 hours, the co-main event gets ruined, and the main event gets ruined. I can't believe it, man. I'm just so sad to even talk about it. I was so happy to tell you all that the super fight had been confirmed and 153 was looking to be awesome in my last video about 153, but now it's a different story. We're plagued with injuries again. Shit is just not looking great for us. Us MMA fans are having to deal with more injuries and more letdowns because the super fight is off. Aldo has a foot injury. Now, he was in a motorcycle accident a week or two ago, and everybody was scared, like, oh man, is he going to be injured? Can he still fight? And the good news was, he could. But that's not the case now. He injured his foot. I don't know how. I don't know the full details. I'm sorry for those of you looking for them all, but this news just came out. But before this news came out, another fight that I was hyping up in my video about 153, Glover Teixeira versus Rampage Jackson, man. Rampage is injured and had to pull out. Dana White announced it a couple hours ago on Twitter saying this shit sucks, and then literally, like I said, an hour or two later, within 2 hours, Dana has to announce that UFC has got to go back to the drawing board. They got a lot of work here at the UFC offices because Aldo is injured. Yes, I don't think it has anything to do with that bike accident he had, but I don't know, man. It's just not looking good for Aldo. He got injured, and he had to pull out. Or not had to pull out, but him and Eric Koch's fight had to be put on hiatus, and then it was going to happen again, and Koch got injured, and then Frankie was going to save it, and now Aldo's injured again. It just really, really blows my mind. I have no idea what they're going to do now. I'll keep you guys posted, hopefully, either on this video, or I might make another follow-up video to this follow-up video about what the new main event and the new co-main event are going to be, and we'll go from there, because as of right now, there is no confirmations. We don't even know if Edgar's going to fight. We don't even know what the main event's going to be. We don't know what's happening. We might not even ever see Aldo versus Edgar now, which really, really sucks. There's a possibility that we may never get to see that. I hate to say that, but it blows, man. We may never get to see that now, and that's just terrible. Everybody was excited for that fight, man. If you can honestly call yourself an MMA fan and say you weren't excited for that fight, I have no idea what's wrong with you, man. It was a super fight. That fucking fight, just on paper, is nuts and gnarly as can be, dude. Even if you don't like Edgar, he's such a warrior, man. It really, really sucks. And like I said, I was really looking forward to Glover Teixeira getting this big fight and, hopefully winning and then moving on to a top 5 opponent or something, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. So Glover, I don't know if he's still fighting. I'm pretty sure he will. They'll probably give him some random dude we won't expect as a fucking replacement, but it sucks. Oh man, this card was shaping up to be card of the year, has now turned into a disaster, man. One of the cards of the year. I'm not gonna go out on a limb and call it the possible card of the year, but it was shaping up to be one of them. But the end of the year card's shaping up to be the card of the year. So far, that card's looking amazing. But yeah, man, the card is, I'm not going to call it ruined because we don't know what they're going to do. But on paper, I guess this card you can say is ruined. You know, we had the disaster of UFC 151, and now we got 152 coming up, so we can finally look past that. And then 153 was going to be like that savior, you know, we could look past that, forget about 151, and we had already seen 152 and 153, and we could have just moved on and had some great fights and some great cards. But no, this card had to get messed up due to injury, the injury plague. There's got to be somebody out there fucking people up. I don't get it. Some magical MMA Jesus wizard is putting everybody in the injured list. The injured list for UFC literally looks like it could be a video game roster. It's fucking nuts. So, I don't know. I'm done talking about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. It was a 3-round, pretty decent war. We both played cheap back and forth because we were getting highly competitive in this fight. I rocked him really early, and then he was just spamming knees on the side control. Wasn't even throwing any punches to the head. Just knee, 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 knee. So, yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of news, and I hope you enjoyed this fight. It's coming to an end soon. We both get rocked multiple times. I think over 3. I got rocked 3 times. He got rocked 3 times. Don't know. But like I said, I pieced him up early, and it's coming to an end here soon. I won't spoil the ending for you, but like I said, leave a like. Sorry to bring you this news. I had to tell it to you. But yeah, what do you guys think is going to happen? And if you want to be updated on the main event that is going to be the replacement main event, let me know, because I can give a video about that too. So my name is Max, and I'll see you guys next time.